It's about time. What's up? Am I live right now? Where's my YouTube app? Oh. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. I don't usually change mine. I don't usually mess with that. That don't mean nothing to me. Hold on, I'm trying to send this link. Alright. Good luck. It's been a long season.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bills,
I didn't think it was
and
a
it
good
comes
one, but
your way.
that guy
Next.
from the Eagles come out and said he did it.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
It just wasn't a big enough of a tug for me to think it was a big deal.
It'll be the AFC champion Buffalo
Yeah.
Bills.
Like, I feel like they should be able to review that crap. It was, especially with that much time. Like, the NBA can challenge fouls. I feel like the NFL should be able to win the Super Bowl, especially be able to challenge that.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And his first look is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Hurts.
Oh, what's he doing? I got glitched up over there. He was jumping up and down. Yeah.
Bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Really being blocked.
8 yards there and
What's
give
he
him
doing?
a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other
He
guys.
got knocked down, then he stood up and just stood there.
Leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block, or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders.
Bulldozed.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, I was playing a different guy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Pick it off! Odd!
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're
Man,
because he just did it on
how
that
you gonna
one.
blow that?
That allowed him to get
I know, and it hit him
rush.
like in the
Absolutely.
gut.
Frees up
It
your
hit him right in the
guys elsewhere.
stomach. I just don't know how he's gonna drop that ball. It was an awful throw, though. This game does
The
that.
kick by Elliott is good. 3 points, probably not going to
Yeah,
win this
it
Super
does
Bowl,
that
but at
for
least
no
you get
reason.
something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Off play action. Allen.
Catch the ball.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Accidentally lobbed that, or
So
touch
now
pass, or
2nd and
whatever
10
it's
after
called.
the incompletion on 1st down. In motion comes the tight end left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that
Tailback
go.
run into me. He
And
wouldn't
it's
get out
gonna
of the
bring up a
freaking
3rd
road.
down.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident. I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl's unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time. Right.
No way. That's pass interference as it can be. Holding him right in the middle of the play.
The way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
I can't believe he got held up by your linebacker like that and they didn't throw a pass interference call on that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground.
Oh, come on. Tackle his hind end. What kind of animation is that? Von Miller will just walk by the guy and touch
on the
him.
ground for it so far. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On the move to his left. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving 1st quarter. They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Pick that off. There we go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
No way he caught my leg. Come on, to the corner.
Will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game.
And that's probably my best defensive player right there.
Here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Allen now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now
he was out of bounds.
I think he might be off to the races.
That brings us to the end of 1 in Super Bowl 58.
I should have got another playoff before this quarter ended.
After this, 3-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Throwing again on second down. Allen.
No way! Why is that ball so far off target? It said perfect pass, man. He was dead on. Why did he throw it so far behind him? That should have been led to the outside. Is a bullet pass at that. Look at that throw. What the F?
Both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Hurts sets up to throw it. Just as he was letting that go, that could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
I don't even know how he got the ball off on that play. Looked like his helmet dang near hit your elbow.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Saquon Barkley deep to return. Taking it about the 16. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. A lot of talk this week.
Man, this game's screwing me. Unbelievable. I never even hit the spin move button. I don't know what he's doing.
It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited.
That's unbelievable.
Your mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. A gain of 3, 2nd down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge look for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And, well, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Adams. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now receiver in motion left. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen now on the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills have taken the lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front have of the field general, the leader, just falling behind him.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. So still 14 yards to go. Second down. They're going to look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
No way I didn't get that ball. Like I didn't even jump for it when I hit triangle.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
You ain't trying one of them 80-yard field goals on me, are you?
Here's Jake.
How far is this?
Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. 58. And this one is no good.
Now, how did you hammer them 70-yarders the other day?
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically.
All right, that makes
sense. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
It was awful. Yeah, it is stupid. The momentum stuff on this game is done.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught
boom!
At the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Bills.
You see it fumble after that.
Final seconds of the first half. And the Bills continue to look good here.
I mean, you got to take a shot when there's no time left on the clock.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is single for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins
I did
with
not
a
get to
touchback.
take the knee button there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's caught here by Adams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
A first down carry for Barkley. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
No, I don't think so. It's a little too close of a field goal. I'll probably shank at.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Good break up. I didn't see him set on that route. I thought he was wide open on that edge. I let him over.
And his Eagle
just threw it right on him.
Tall down near the goal line.
Good play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Quick slant to Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts, complete. Smith has it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great Hurts fumbles it.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense got them. They were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way.
Thought I had that picked.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. In motion goes the tight end. Barkley, inside handoff.
Get in the end zone. What?
57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Allen taking it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh
I told
Allen
you, that defense is nasty.
Touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bills are feeling good as they extend their lead.
As long as I can contain the run, that's the big thing. If you can't stop the run, that defense, you can run all over.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
As long as you can make adjustments and stop the run. Still got plenty of time. Jared almost beat me, I guess. He scored 21 in the 4th on me.
Touchdown Bass to kick it away.
I couldn't believe I didn't get that fumble back there. I thought your big lineman was going to pick it up and run it for a first down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
It's caught by Sanders. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders.
Now, how'd you get that
and
ball
he'll be taken
off?
down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Goedert. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags.
Oh, and they call pass interference on that? Get out of here.
They will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
You didn't hardly touch that guy.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll turn to Sanders, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover.
Run, Dolphin Ducks.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done.
You kicked that just like a normal kick?
None. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door.
Like out towards the side?
We're down to none.
Yeah, and it comes straight up the middle. Yeah, it's dumb. Oh, it's dumb. It's this game, man. It does that stuff. Just like whenever I played Adam, and it would change my passing logo when you throw the ball in the red zone. Like, it's stupid.
A handoff to Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Barkley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good.
Oh, it's the first field goal I've probably made all year.
56 yards out, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Pass complete. Got it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard. Complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit, and that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete, nearly picked off.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.